It's your thing. I have to show you how to use it one day.
Actually, Rod, whenever you
Whoa,
hold
what the hell is that?
whenever you put the aimed at Rodimus, he's a
Your little thing looks like Mega Man.
That's because he is Mega Man!
Wow, kids.
That's good stats on it too!
Oh yeah, let me switch my freaking armor. What the fuck am I doing?
Man,
But you look so pretty in that armor though!
So you're probably wondering, why now does Rodimus take the time to go back into playing Monster Hunter World? Well, I can take time out of my day here in order to sit and I can go over with you exactly what led to me picking it back up after putting it back down. So, you see, when I first started doing my documentations here on Monster Hunter, I thought it was a really nice game to take a venture into. It was something different. It was a nice open world video game, and it was something I could moderately enjoy at my own pace for the most part, just trying out new things and delving into a whole lot of new mechanics that I have not really taken the time to really appreciate once upon a time, or really delve too heavily into once upon a time. The PlayStation Portable game, which was another Monster Hunter variation video game, I've played, but I have not played strongly. And so since this one was here on PlayStation 4, and it's a quick access away through pending game share, I went on ahead and said yes to doing it. And it was a nice side adventure for the month, a little over a month in which I was doing it. And I got a chance to do a little bit of grinding on my character. Not a lot of grinding, but a little bit in order to say I did something. But I had a quick falling out with the video game because of the people that I was playing with at first. And it got to a point really quickly where you get really pissed off wanting to try to enjoy the video game when you have the people or the friends you're working with that are constantly telling you that you're doing something wrong, or you're not supposed to be doing it this way, you're not supposed to have this weapons, you're not supposed to have this armor. And it continually got repetitive to where I didn't really want to touch the game, and I was just like, you know what, fuck Monster Hunter, and fuck everything about this video game, because this is a waste of time to try to enjoy the game if I can't enjoy it. And if I can't enjoy the game playing it with the people that I was playing with at that time, then I'm not going to play the game, period. I have better things to do with my time. And that's exactly what I did. I played better games because I figured that other games, such as Rainbow Six Siege or Xenoverse or Overwatch, Injustice, what have you, were easily better games than Monster Hunter World. because I'm not going to deal with a whole bunch of elitist pricks that are going to constantly keep telling me what to do every single time I want to try and play the game or have my own lobby. Yes, it is a team-based game and you have to be able to work as a team, but there are also mechanics in which you have to do in order to play the game at your own leisure and learn at your own pace. Use your own mechanics, your own skills, develop your own sense of observation. Learn what you can on your own so that way you can carry your own weight before needing to focus on a team. Otherwise, basically in a team setting, it's just going to be one person carrying you all the time. And it gets to be highly annoying. Or if not carry you, it's one person that feels like they need to hold your hand every time you want to do something. They feel like they have to go out of their way in order to play with you. That way you get something done, like you can't hold your own. That mindset I shot down real quick. Because the same thing happened once upon a time in Ark Survival Evolved, which is why I don't play that game at all. The same thing I felt would happen here, and so I decided to just automatically distance myself from a potentially cancerous situation in anybody that ever played this video game. Now, what changed my mind in picking this video game back up was actually talking with Kids, or X's Blue, and Shayla, as those two convinced me in trying to pick the game back up and to give it a second chance, because it's not that bad, but it's more so the people that you're playing with that can enrich the overall online open world experience that is to be offered in Monster World. And so for the most part I decided to go ahead and take them up on their offer, and back into a session of Monster Hunter we went. And it was really fun. I tried out a whole lot of new weapons, I got a chance to grind for a couple of new skins, and it was really enriching. And I wholeheartedly had fun playing this video game again. And I can see myself playing this more. So long as I'm in the correct company, I can see myself playing this some more. Don't get me wrong, it's a very fun video game that is to be enjoyed with friends, as the whole premise of it is team hunting and team-based activities continually that have a huge prosperous gain for many people. For me, I want to learn how to play the game on my own as well as with a group, because I know my friends and I know my situations, and I know there's going to be lots of times where I'm going to have to be able to know what to do for myself, and I have to be able to fend on my own devices. Otherwise, I'm never going to actually get good at playing this video game. That's what I want to make sure that other people understand when they're around me and when I play video games, and why I'm always off to myself a lot of the time in these types of big game situations, is because I want to learn how to play the game on my own before I learn how to play it with a group. Otherwise, I end up being more dependent on playing in a group rather than my own natural capabilities in what I know about the video game. And if I don't know anything at all, then how would I essentially do good on my own? The more I delve into this video game's general mechanics, the more I will be able to assess this pendingly growing balance. And over time, as I meet new friends, and possibly potential old ones from a lot of past adventures, because this is a very huge game that could almost be a new meta video game to play, like a base experience. I hope that there are others out there that can also understand my disposition in wanting to do things on my own, or being off to myself so often. I do appreciate the help, and if I do need it, I will take it, because it is always right there. But there are also times where I want to try and fend on my own devices first, so I can expand my own knowledge and inner workings of the video game. That way I can be better use not only to myself, but also a better use to you on the team. If that makes sense. If it does not make sense, then that's fine. You'll know through continued interactions with me. Anyway, that's basically the whole story as to how I had my falling out with Monster Hunter the first time, and how I have my reintroduction to Monster Hunter the second time now. And hopefully here's where I would like to stay. Anyway, thanks for listening to the explanation. Y'all have a good one.